Alright guys, welcome to today's video. Like and subscribe. We're reacting because I didn't have enough time to put together a good video. And this is what you get when I'm trying to get videos out. So, reacted to Storytime animated. I didn't know, I don't like saying this sentence. I didn't know my girlfriend was my sister. The fuck, how'd you not know that? Then y'all grew up in the same house, or parents got divorced, you went with the other, but you still know that she exists? I don't know. Fuck it. We're gonna react to it. Like and subscribe.
The first time I met Sarah was at a college party.
How'd you
helping myself to some fruit?
How'd you meet your sister in college? I've known my sisters all my life. Did y'all not look at each other like, yeah, we kind of look similar? I don't know.
Punch when she approached me. I have no clue why she walked up to me. I was this shy, awkward kid who had barely even spoken to a girl.
He's a virgin. Other words, he was a virgin. A dirty, rotten, slutty virgin. He was like me.
Before. But then we started chatting. And next thing I knew, we were dating. It felt so right being with her. She was so
Yeah, they share a lot in common. Same DNA.
kind and funny. And I loved her. It was
I'm sure you did.
At college that I really started to think about marrying her. Now, Sarah
Did it change your last names?
Exactly the open type of girl. She never told me about her past or about her family. All I knew was that she grew up in Kansas like me, and she went to college because that's what her mom
Oh, come on. That's like, you grew up in Kansas. You have to be related. There's like 4 people there.
Wanted her to do. And that was about it. I didn't even meet her mom until our 2nd year anniversary. Of course, as soon as my own mom heard I managed to get a girlfriend,
Her mom was hot. He should be like, her mom was hot. She's my aunt.
she immediately called, insisting we have dinner together. We all had dinner together. Myself, Sarah, and my mom. My dad had left the family long ago.
So why is there...
him was this old picture. I was only 6 years old, and he was holding me in his lap.
6? More like 60. Bro, you look old as fuck. You don't look no damn 6 years old.
He always wore a suit and tie, and his black hair was peppered with gray.
No, I think his gray was peppered with black.
He held me so tight. But my mom told me he had cheated on her and had left her to raise me as a single mother. I always hated my dad.
Very valid.
Sarah and I lived happily together for a couple of years. We had all the same interests. Painting,
chromosomes,
watching movies late at night. But no matter how close we got, I always felt she was holding something back. Every now and then, I would slide in a question casually to try and pry at least a little bit of information from her.
Quit trying that.
Where's your dad? How come you never talk about your family? But I would always get the
Where's your dad, whore? That's like a real fireless activity.
The same sly response. I'll tell you another time, she would tease. I loved her so much, so I learned to live with all the secrecy. And then came that fateful night. I had bought her a ring. I was broke, so I could only afford a small diamond ring. But still,
it works.
I was going to propose. There was
to
no
his
doubt
sister.
I wanted to marry Sarah. I planned on proposing to her at her house. We normally had date night at hers, since her mother never seemed to mind. We ordered pizza, put on
date night, aka at her mother's, which means the siblings were fucking. They were fucking a lot. They were fucking often.
A movie while the ring rested in the back pocket of my pants. I was so nervous I couldn't even focus on the movie. While cowboys strutted around,
he was focusing on that boner.
Sounded, I was imagining how I would get down on one knee. Would she say yes?
How would I get down on my knees and suck my sister's transsexual dick?
I wasn't the romantic kind of guy. Surely she would appreciate the sentiment. As these thoughts raced through my head, Sarah leaned against me, oblivious. Then the movie came to an end. This was it. This was my cue. My hand fumbled in my back pocket, and I was about to pull out the ring when
he's about to whip it out.
I want to tell you something.
What's that?
She said nervously. What is it? I asked. I was slightly annoyed by the interruption, but I could tell this was serious. It's about my father, she said. I felt my stomach jolt. In the 3 years since we'd been together, she had never mentioned her father before.
My father is Joe Biden. He's like, no!
a single word. And now she was going to tell me something. Something important. I focused all my attention onto her.
Why'd you pull in a magnifying
"I know
glass?
you want to know," said Sarah. "And it's not fair that I kept this from you for so long.
No, it's
But
not,
it's
bitch.
time I
Spill it.
told you." "What?" I said curiously. "My father left us years ago. My mom still doesn't really know who he was. He just sort of came into her life, then left.
He
as soon as I
came
was
in
born."
her left.
I remained silent. For her, this was a lot to share. Sarah leaned over, rummaging through a drawer in her desk. She pulled out a photograph, its edges rough with age. "This is the only picture I have of him. It was taken on the day I was born." She flipped the picture so I had a clear view of him.
It's him!
And then
They connected somehow in the most fucked up way possible. Their father is a deadbeat, and he impregnated and had 2 separate families, and they ended up fucking. He's been fucking his sister for like 4 years now? 2, 3, something like that. That's fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts, bro.
gasped.
It's nuts.
Because in the photo, holding a seemingly newborn Sarah, was my father. He had the same leopard
Y'all's
jacket, the same
father.
suit and tie. He looked younger than in the photo I had of him.
Suit and tie. Why is he in the same suit? Bro, get a wardrobe
But
upgrade.
there was no mistaking it. This was my father. Which meant Sarah and I were siblings. Well, half siblings, but still, this changed everything.
Like that makes it better. It's just like, oh, I've been fucking my half sister. That's like, not my full sister. We're in Kansas, not Alabama.
My girlfriend was my sister. Obviously, I had not reacted as Sarah had expected me to. I probably looked crazy as this realization struck me. But I couldn't help it. This was a crazy discovery. Sarah was my half-sister. What did this mean?
Hey, just say
Should I tell
sister.
her? I immediately shrank away from the thought, as I knew our relationship would never be the same if she found out.
Wait. You know, and you're not gonna tell her? Fuck. Dude, you were fucking insane for that. No. Tell her.
But I had a duty to tell her. This was life-changing. But I loved her so much, and I knew this would damage the love we shared. All thoughts
You're
of proposing
fucking your
went out the
sister!
window. I had to think about this. I gotta go home, I told her abruptly. "Oh, okay," she replied in surprise. I hated the hurt look on her face, but I had to get out of there. My mind couldn't process
Storm
it all
off.
at once. I left her house quickly, yelling a short goodbye. The way I saw it, there were 2 choices.
Goodbye,
Tell Sarah
sister!
and ruin our relationship, or keep my mouth shut and live a happy life with Sarah. The latter was much more
Your kids are
appealing.
gonna come out so fucked up.
But then I realized I was panicking over nothing. Sarah didn't have to know. Why should she? We never grew up together. We met when we were in our 20s and
You're
fell in love.
fucking kidding me!
I cared if we had the same father. I walked back home.
Who
with the
cares?
decision
Who cares? Everybody, you should!
set in my mind. I would keep this little secret to myself. It was for the best. A year passed and nothing came up about the incident. Sarah never mentioned it,
Trey just
and
dropped.
I gladly remained silent. I wasn't ready to propose, but we were doing good. But then things got really bad. I was studying one day when my mom called and asked me to meet her for lunch. As soon as I saw her, I could tell this was big news. She hugged me and we sat down at a table. "What's wrong?" I asked her. She seemed slightly agitated, but then she spoke. "I've started dating someone." I was shocked at first, but
So I've been taking a lot of dick.
smiled. "That's
Mom's a
great,
whore.
Mom. It's time you met someone." "Yes, but it's someone you know," she said mysteriously. I frowned as I thought over who it could possibly be. "Who?" "Your father." I choked on my cup of water, panic seeping into me all over again. "He's coming to the house tonight," she said. "We're all going to have dinner together." "What?" I shouted. This was insane. Things couldn't get any worse.
No, you put yourself in this, bucko. You're dating your sister. You knew it. You didn't tell her. I am here for it.
My father, who had been absent for most of my life, was coming to meet me for dinner tonight? And what did that mean for Sarah? Would I have to hide my girlfriend from him? How could I possibly do that? Why are you with him? I asked my mom. Well, we started talking, and it feels like the right thing to do, she said. But he cheated on you and left you on your own, I said.
Very true.
My mom nodded. Yes, but I still love him. I can't help it. You can't do this, I said angrily. My mom frowned, and her voice rose as she spoke. I'll do what I like. You're going to meet your father tonight, and you are going to be civil.
No,
She stood up from the table and walked out
I'm not a
of the restaurant.
civil person.
I had no choice. I had to do what she said. I was going to meet my father tonight, whether I liked it or not. Later that evening, my mom and I sat at home as we waited for my dad to arrive. It was 7 o'clock at night, and he was due to arrive at any second. My stomach was
He ghosted
full
again.
of butterflies. I didn't know how I felt about meeting my dad. My thoughts were solely on Sarah. I didn't know what this meant for us. Eventually, the doorbell rang and we stepped up to greet my father. My mom swung open the door, only it wasn't my father. It was Sarah. What are you doing here? I burst out. I left my jacket here, replied Sarah. I just wanted to pick it up. I hope you don't mind. Oh, not at all, said my mom. This isn't a great time, I said. Oh, stop it, Brad, scolded my mom. She pulled Sarah in. It's quite a special night. Brad's father is coming to visit. I felt anxiety rise up inside me. If Sarah saw my father and recognized him as her own, everything would fall apart.
It should.
Sarah out
Quit
of the house
dating your
before he arrived.
sister.
Can you come back another time?
This is like
I asked
meatballs in a
urgently.
can.
Nonsense, said my mom. I would love it if Sarah met your father.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I'd love to, said Sarah. I could feel time slipping through my fingers, and then dread coursed through my veins as the doorbell rang for a second time. Oh, that must be him, said my mom. She sounded so nervous. I felt the same. No, wait, I said, but too late. My mom opened the door, and sure enough, there he was. That peppery black hair, the suit and tie.
The
He
same
stepped
one?
into our
Good
house
God.
and looked
It's been like
first
20
at my
years,
mother,
bro.
Then me, then Sarah. Wait, whispered Sarah. I didn't look at her. Brad, she said, he is your father? Yes, he is, replied my mom instead.
Mom is probably like, well, why is that an issue? Is he ugly? Like, does he not look like that, daddy? Like, what's going on?
Sarah gasped. This can't be happening. What is it? My mom asked, still puzzled. I turned to Sarah. She seemed to be having a panic attack. Brad, tell me what's happening, said my mom. We have the same dad, I snapped. I breathed heavily, slightly relieved as the truth came out. My father is Sarah's father.
You're sick.
My mom raised a hand to her lips in surprise, and
Oh
my
my
father
God.
similarly looked taken aback. Sarah paused for several seconds, but then she darted out the door, past her father, past my father, and disappeared out into the street. I rushed after her, ignoring my mom's pleas to stay inside. Finally, I caught up to her and pulled her to the side. Sarah, wait, I said. We're half siblings, she said in a dazed state. I nodded. Yes, but this doesn't have to mean anything. She pulled her arm from my grasp. You knew? She
You
said in a
fucking
whisper.
sicko!
I nodded reluctantly. But this doesn't change us, right? We still love each other. I don't know, said Sarah in hesitation. Fear shot through me. Oh, come on, Sarah, I said. You don't mean that. Brad, she said, we can't be together. This isn't right.
Thank you, a
No,
voice of
I
reason.
cried. Who cares? I do, she said.
He's like
Brad,
Fritz.
I'm breaking up with you. It has to be done. I protested, begging her to take it back, to think about how much I loved her. But she raised her hand. No, Brad, she
Should
said.
have this.
firmly. This is over.
This is
Wait.
over.
I started, but she cut me off. I've made up my mind, she said. We're through. Without warning, she bolted.
And then
sprinting
he
off
made her
into the
disappear
distance.
like a
I
certain
rushed
political
after her, but
family.
she had disappeared down an alleyway, lost from sight. That was it. Sarah was gone. Fast forward to now, 5 years later. I've graduated college, and I'm working as the manager of a sports equipment store. After Sarah broke up with me, I called and called her for weeks, but she never picked up. And just as quickly as she came into my life, she left it, seemingly without a trace. My mom and dad tried dating for a while, but it didn't work out. And now he's back to doing whatever he was doing, and my mom is at home alone. But I think that's probably for the best.
He just came in, wrecked your
Sarah
life,
was
and
my
left.
first love, and she was my only sister. When I look back on it now, I always wonder what would have happened if Sarah had never shown me that picture, and if my mom had never gotten back together with my dad.
Wait. He said only sister, as in, like, I have nobody else to date. I can only date my sisters. You fucking weirdo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Fuck you. Bye.